Okay, I'm gonna hit up the Firelands raid and see how fast. I'm not going for a speed run or anything, but I'm gonna try and get the video done in about 20-ish minutes. It's about the fastest I've been able to pull it off. Mostly come here for some money, but there's a mount that drops in here also. So it's one of the places I farm. I was starting to do the Deathwing one, but the Spine of Deathwing fight is such a pain in the ass that I've kind of gotten turned off to that place. I usually do it on Heroic also, but it should make a difference. Maybe how much the money the stuff sells for. And I can do it either way, so 25 Heroic. Get my pet out. Forgot. Oh, I got. He wasn't following me. Had a insurance adjuster come. So I had to pause the video there for a bit. But basically, if you kill enough of these guys, a horn will sound. And when that sounds twice or 3 times, it summons one of the bosses. I usually tend to do him 3rd, or 4th. But I like to hit a few of these on the way just to get it started. How did you die? But yeah, I really like Incinerate for these places. When you got this talent right here, Fire and Brimstone. Incinerate hits all the enemies near your target, something like 10 yards or something, but really helps out because you don't have a lot of AoE as destruction now. You got Rain of Fire, but it costs soul shards. So, and you don't get those back too easily. So this really helps out your AoE. See if I can't trigger one of these horns. Nothing yet. There we go. I'd like to at least get one freaking horn before I kill the first boss. Usually after the first 2 big packs that I kill, I get it. I don't know how they decide what how many mobs you gotta kill or what. Must be 3 horns. Let's put this back. Elementium box, I'm never gonna open that. Doesn't really matter to dodge all these, but usually just do just to make it a little easier. Just move my health bars down a bit. They're usually about here, but it can tend to mess up your clicking when you're trying to click on an enemy. So I tried moving them down here, but I keep not knowing where to look for the enemy's health. I'm not sure I'm liking that very much. See if I can't readjust this a little more.
Little fleshy things. Nuisances. Creatures of flesh. Now you will burn.
This usually doesn't happen. Usually I can just attack him and he dies. I think I might have glitched him from hitting him too fucking hard.
Stop now.
I've gotten a lot of improvements since the last time I came in here on my gear, and he's not seeming to nothing seeming to happen now.
I don't have a target.
Saying you don't have a target. Ugh. Yeah, I've never taken his health down that fast. Wonder if it'll wipe it if I... Yeah. What happens if I... Can't get away, maybe?
Stop now.
Yep, it reset. Let's take 2 on this. Apparently glitched out because I hit him too freaking hard. So I'm gonna try this again.
Little fleshy things.
There we go. That's what was supposed to happen the first time.
Creatures of flesh. Now you will burn.
Still talking and he's laying on the ground. Oh, I love this mount, even though it seems like you're going so slow because it's so huge. Alright, next one over here. This is the one that actually drops the mount. Trying to save my charges of this. I'm gonna try it. I always try to kill this guy right away, but it doesn't ever work out. Start out with Chaos Bolt. Ah, not gonna work. I got him lower last time, like 30% or something. I could have launched these things, which wouldn't have been able to freeze him, but I probably shouldn't mess around with how glitchy this shit's being, because if he went to 0, you're supposed to fight him later. I don't know what happened if you were to kill him now. Might glitch the whole raid.
3, 2, 1.
I serve a new master now, mortals.
Yeah, as cool looking as it sounded up, look as a picture on here looks. I think I already have all the transmogs, but I'll grab that just in case.
I smelled them too.
Oh, there he is.
Outsiders encroach on the Fire Lord's private ground.
There's the one I want to kill. This one, Rage Face. Douchebag one you gotta kill. He'll
It hurts.
If you let that high health dog survive, he can stun you for like 10 seconds stun. Probably won't kill you at this level, but it's just really annoying. Offhand, pretty cool. I'm ready to get aggro. I got leg. Okay. Guess we're riding the Yakopotamus. Mini shortcut. Kinda learned a trick a couple times ago. I used to kill everything on this trail on the way up, but now I just try to run past it all. And first time nothing ended up following me to the boss. Second time a couple things were still there. Had to finish them off because wouldn't let me out of combat to mount back up again. So see if I can skip those. Okay, this one, as soon as you aggro her, she goes up top, so see if I can't do like that one and get a little bit ahead. Ooh, I almost got her. She might come down on her own. Never had that happen yet. Yep, there she is. Wow. Usually you have to kill one of these spiders and walk up their web and go up to her and then get her low enough health she'll come back down. But this time I was able to the dot was able to get her. That's a cool looking sword. I think I already had the transmog. Yep, I did. I don't think I have that transmog. Yep, new appearance. I'm in combat apparently. That's gonna suck. I can't find what it is. Maybe it is better just to clear that path, just for prevent future troubles. In a raid, you don't ever really drop combat unless you kill the stuff.
I don't have a target.
Yep, see, still in combat. Ugh. I'll just cut away while I kill this stuff. Okay, so I couldn't even find the mobs. They must have been stuck in a wall or something. Ended up having to log out and get back in. Heck, maybe that would have been the faster option earlier. Just after the boss thing, just log out and in real quick if you still show combat. Now, I don't know, it's really weird. The first time I had no problem mounted up after the boss kill. Second time, the mobs were like right there. Right at her, so I was just killed them real quick. That's weird. Usually there's a... I'm gonna have to vend her. Usually there's a elemental in here. Let me vend her real quick.
Funny, friend.
Let's see. Didn't pay attention how much money I had before.
For real.
You are forbidden from my master's domain, mortals. Beware. Hurl yourselves at your own demise. Forbidden.
Now that look, oh, kind of cool, kind of not.
Well, well. I admire your tenacity.
That's a cool offhand.
Stood guard over this keep for 1,000 mortal lifetimes.
Or of a druid staff.
None may enter the Firelord's abode.
That looks cool. Grab one of these just in case.
And I may yet allow you to live.
Yeah.
What is your answer?
Usually there's a cutscene, but after you watch it the first time, it doesn't let you anymore. Let me see if I can make a macro real quick for this part. Kneel. I really don't know which one I would pick for this. Kneel before the succubus. Sure, why not? There's way too many icons to go through to find the one, a kneel one. Good. Kneel, save. Let's see. Alright. So there's an achievement here to get to these two globes over here. But it's kind of like Indiana Jones. Every time this fire goes off, you have to kneel before it gets to you as penitence or whatever. I've been trying lay down because I read you could do that, but apparently that's not right. If you get hit by the flames, those two things disappear. One, two, three, four. I'm not gonna risk it. I'm gonna go. See, it's gone. Is it because of my pet? Maybe that's what's triggering it every time. Not entirely sure. My pet, it said pet missed, so I bet it's my pet. Stupid. Maybe next time. I think that's like the only achievement I'm missing in here for something for another mount. I hate those things.
Very well. Witness the raw power of
Ah, crap. I don't have any more soul shards because I used Rain of Fire. Jesus, I hated when they made it cost soul shards instead.
the rage of the Firelands. My studies have only just begun.
Yeah, bad start with that one. Even slower than my old kill, and I had worse gear then. Oh, I didn't even realize. I knew I moved it somewhere. I couldn't find it after, so I just pulled the icon back again. God, they need to give Warlock something to move faster. The only thing you can get is a talent, but then you'd lose out on Demon Skin, which gives you 20% shielding. And regen, I believe, because it's right here, Burning Rush, but it costs health. It totally melts your health to have that burning rush on. And it's just not worth losing the shielding. That 20% right there is amazing. And then when you're riding your mount, since it's counted as shielding, you can't get knocked off your mount because you have to take HP damage for that.
Passing of my domain, your arrogance will be purged in living flame.
And it regenerates while you're riding, so it's pretty near impossible, except for maybe elites can knock you off your mount. But they'd have to hit you 2-3 times usually. It's like an achievement to let these things run in there, I think, so I'm just gonna let them do what they want.
No, fiend, your time is now.
Not like they can hurt me anyway.
Outsiders, this is not your realm.
Heroes, he is bound. Finish him.
This was to be my hour of triumph.
It is finished, then.
Perhaps.
Heroes, the world owes you a great debt.
Ragnaros has perished. Primal powers he represents can
Old
never
weapon
be
look.
vanquished. Another will rise to power someday.
Just got a text.
Yes, Cenarius. We must maintain a constant vigil over this realm. But let us celebrate this day and the great victory we have earned here.
Illidan's brother, Malfurion.
Indeed.
Awesome. Well, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll try to do another video soon. Maybe Deathwing, I'm not sure.